All of the top YouTubers that do bar content always say never use bottled lemon juice. Today we're going to be testing it in a whiskey sour, and we're going to make a tier list of which ones we like the most. We're going to make the fresh juice one first, and that'll be our control. My thinking is it will be the best version. I'm trying to find a juice that tastes good, so I don't imagine that any of these are going to be better than the fresh juice. I'm just looking for which one is the best as a bottled version. So with all that being said, let's make a whiskey sour. You'll need 2 ounces of bourbon. We're using Jack Daniel's, which is technically a Kentucky whiskey, but it doesn't really matter because it fits all of the requirements for it to be bourbon. Dang, I think that 1/2 got an entire ounce. Homie died not in vain. 1 ounce of fresh lemon juice and 1 ounce of sugar-free simple syrup. Okay. I'm gonna do like 2 little scotches per drink. And then shake for 10 seconds. And while I'm doing that, maybe you can like the video. Just a thought. I missed that. Like, real bad.
Ew.
Nah, it's a bad day. It's a bad day.
Uh-oh.
Since I'm making a bunch of these today, we are going to be doing plastic cups, and it's also going to help me to number, so the X means that this is the control variable. And whiskey sours are really easy because you can just do that. I'm also going to try the drinks, but I can just provide tasting notes, whereas my wife is going to be the one putting the rankings. We're doing this because she's smarter than me. So that is a fresh lemon juice whiskey sour.
Whiskey. Nice presentation.
Nice presentation, yes.
From smell, it smells like vanilla.
Indeed. That's a good tasting note because the whiskey takes some vanilla and oak notes from the barrel while it ages. So that's a very good observation.
I think I don't like this drink.
Yeah.
That is subjective, not objective.
Right. Correct.
But do taste the woody flavor. Lemon is nice and fresh, and it's more on the sour side, but this is...
It's pretty balanced, yeah.
Very balanced.
Okay.
For biased sake, I would say add a little more sweet, but it's nice and fresh. I like it.
Good. So we're going to do a blind tasting for the rest of the versions using all these different juices. I got each of these at Walmart, and one of them I found at a local New England place called Market Basket. So she's going to hide her eyes, and I'm going to make the first one. We'll see you when I'm done. Okay. When I do the jump cut, it doesn't get me doing it right, but... Handing
number
what?
it.
What?
Number it.
Boom.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Get roasted.
Yep. Handing my wife number 1. Okay. You'll know what it is on the screen, but she doesn't know.
It tastes more what Sharpies smell like. It tastes more artificial.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Compared to that one.
That's a miss. This one tastes like whiskey. That one tastes like muddied, scary stuff.
It tastes like what Sharpie smells like. You know,
That's accurate.
You know, like those ones that try to smell fruity?
Like the markers that have the scent to them?
Yeah, permanent markers.
Yeah.
This tastes like if there was a lemon scented marker.
Yeah.
That's my statement.
Yep.
I'm gonna give it a D tier.
And I'm gonna give it a pour down the drain.
Ah!
I hope I made that.
You're so sad.
All right, making number 2.
Numero dos. It tastes like it smells like skunk.
That's scary. Yeah, I got a very similar thing going on there. I don't even taste whiskey anymore. It's kind of just muddied and gives you the EBGBs.
The original is way better. This
Yeah.
F tier.
F is another dump in the trash, I think.
Bad. That thing was bad.
She's hiding her eyes while I make number 3.
I will say, the ReaLemon is definitely worth it.
Ooh.
What was that scary sound for?
That one was more of a slap than a pop.
This is the same thing except not as bad. Or it's kind of skunky, but not as atrocious.
I was gonna say that of them so far, I think it's the best one. Of the bottled, obviously.
Bottle.
Yeah.
You have the bottle. This one is the least offensive to me. It's
But
not
it's
as harsh.
notably better than the other ones, though.
Yeah, I'd give it a C tier.
Fair. Fair. Wife's eyes are closed again for number 4. Okay. So you would say, so far, number 3 is the only, like, acceptable one in a pinch.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, what do we think of this one?
Well, this one I definitely like more.
Yeah. She says that because I accidentally poured like a hair extra simple syrup.
Every ounce counts.
Wow,
Ooh.
that's bars.
Ooh.
That's bars. That's bars. Okay, but what do we think of the flavor in?
It's actually probably one of the better ones.
Yeah.
I'll give this one in comparison. Let me compare.
So she's comparing the Control, which is now a little bit watered down. So keep that in mind.
It's not as good as the original, but it's pretty good. I would give this one an A tier.
Hey, I was gonna say B.
Well, it's my taste buds.
But it is your tasting notes, yes. Okay. It was definitely a little bit sweeter, but I didn't notice the off flavors of that one, which I have an anecdote about it later on. But okay, she's hiding her eyes for number 5, which I'm gonna make now. I'm getting every single cup release except for the one that was visible.
This one's also pretty good. It's pretty darn similar. If we're talking about how close we can get to lemon, this is pretty much almost there. It has a slightly off flavor, but it's not like...
It's not like aggressive.
No, it doesn't taste like skunk or Sharpie.
It's good. I think this should be A and that last one should be brought down to B.
I think that one should also be A.
They should both be A?
Yeah.
But this one's discernibly better, I feel like.
That's your opinion?
So they're both A?
Yes.
Okay. Putting down her eyes for number 6, the final one.
Whiskey.
What is that? What are you saying?
Hmm?
There's no ice in this.
It smells skunky.
Yeah, not a great scent right off the top. I really had hopes for that one. I was actually rooting for it.
It tastes like the second one that we had. Not as bad as the second one. The other one, it was like straight up skunk. Therefore, D.
Okay, that's fair. These two were the ones that were A's. Now we're going to pick which one is definitively the best bottled lemon juice bottle. So I'm going to start you with 4. Really consider, think. Experience. Number 4.
I almost died. This one is still very good.
Still very good. Number 5.
5 is the closest to the natural flavor.
It's good.
Therefore, 5 definitely wins.
5 wins. Okay.
5 wins.
All right. That's good to know. So what did we learn from this? These two are completely unacceptable. Don't drink them.
Skunk and
We
Sharpie.
threw them out completely. This one was borderline acceptable. Like if you had to make something out of lemon juice and you did not have a real lemon, you could use this, but it was like bordering not drinkable, right? This one, which I was really hoping for, because this one is 100% juice, not from concentrate, which you would believe would be better, but this got a lesser rating.
Skunk.
Yeah.
Skunk light.
But they all smell, though. That's the thing.
It smells
They smell like sulfites and danger.
little guy.
So the funny thing about this one doing as well as it did is we had a lot of videos in the past where we'd be like, oh, you can't use the little bottle that looks like a lemon. But this one got second place. They both did pretty well. This was the one that I saw suggested on the YouTubes, and they said that this was a really good one. And this is also not from concentrate. So the final takeaways are there are options if you must, but honestly, I would recommend if you don't want to buy a million lemons and have them ready, you should make your own super juice. Basically just taking the peels of the lemon, blending it with some citric acid and water, and then you have something that tastes a lot like just pure lemon juice without needing 12 of them to fill up a bottle of it. And it lasts in the fridge a really long time. So that would be my ultimate suggestion. However, if you must, we've decided that Santa Cruz is the one to go with. Hopefully that helps you make an informed decision. If this video helped you out, maybe you'll want to check out one of our other videos where we made a drink called a Tom Collins. It's basically a gin lemonade. Tastes really good, and you could use one of these. You can check it out over here. And as always, salud. Whiskey. You've been saying whiskey? Okay.